ready with me video. I've got quite a lot of new products that I want to try out and I'm in a bit of a rush, so I just thought I'd film this. I'm going to start out by using this NYX colour correcting primer. So green counteracts redness, and because I've got quite a lot of breakouts, hopefully this will help with that. It's a nice soft primer, making my skin feel good. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourish Waterproof in NC15. I have still been using my NARS one, but I kind of mix them together. I use this more on a day-to-day basis now. Oh no, I nearly forgot to do under my eyes. As per, doing under my eyes with the yellow, and I usually put a bit of the salmon colour in here as well. I'm literally just doing what I always do. I'm putting like a base down first, and then after I've done my eyes and everything, I'll do my foundation and concealer properly. I'm priming my eyes with the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Primer as usual. I think I might get a new one though, because this one is starting, I don't know, it feels a little bit like greasy on my eyelids. And I've noticed that my eyeshadow's been kind of like sliding under here recently. So I'm gonna look into getting a new primer. I don't think that this primer is not working for me anymore. I think it is just that the one I brought is like an off batch or something maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna try something new. So what are your favourite eyeshadow primers? I'm thinking maybe like the Urban Decay one. I want something quite thick that's gonna last all day. So I'm not doing anything new with my eyebrows. I'm just literally using the NYX Proof It Eyebrow Primer first, and then using my trusty Stargazer pencils. Today I'm going to be using some new brushes from the Girls with Attitude brush set. They're vegan and super cute. I just thought I'd film this little get ready with me video because I'm going out for dinner with my dad. I just think now, at my age, I'm 25, I've just realised that as you become an adult, your best friends become your mum and dad. Has anyone else noticed that? Like, if it's my day off or anything like that, I never even think to like text my friends. Like, I never know who to text to see if anyone wants to do anything, but I'll just always go out with like my mum and dad. I think it's like maybe a sign that you're like an adult now. Hanging out with your mum and dad's cool. I've not really explained what I'm doing with my brows, because if you watch my videos often, I'm not doing anything new here. I don't want to get repetitive. You know the drill. Primer, pencil, shadow, conceal. You got it, sister. Or brother. I'm going to just use the white from the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette just to highlight underneath my brow bone. And this is a Girls with Attitude brush. And then using a thicker Girls with Attitude brush, I'm going to use this colour, like just a creamy beige. And I always put this all over. Doesn't matter what colour eyeshadow I'm doing, I always lay this down first because I feel like it helps the other eyeshadows blend together easier. I feel like going for quite a purpley eye, so I'm going to use these two shades from Makeup Geek. They're not quite purple, they're like a burgundy reddy purple. I'm just going to put the colour on there first, and I'm not really going to bother about blending yet. And then once I've got the colour on, I'm just going to blend it out. I'm just blending this colour together with the colour under my brow bone using Makeup Geek's Babyface. The colour that's going in my crease is Cherry Cola, also by Makeup Geek. I basically have an addiction of buying Makeup Geek eyeshadows at the minute because they're so bloody good. This is pretty much always like my go-to eye shape if I don't have a lot of time to get ready. I'll just do a kind of cut crease and then just bring the colour like underneath, like a soft smoky cut crease. And then I'm just adding a little bit of Bitten into the corner. That's all I'm really going to do on the eyes. Like, I'm only going out for dinner with my dad, I'm not going to the Brit Awards. The mascara I'm using today is the MAC in Extreme Dimension Waterproof Mascara. This mascara is actually really good. Even though the mascara is good, don't even think for 1 second that I'm not putting lashes on. Of course I am. I'm going to apply these gorgeous little beauties from Girls with Attitude. The name of these exact lashes is Dear to Wear. For my upper waterline, I'm going to use the Modern Twist Kajal pencils from MAC. And this is the black one, which is shade Squid. If the false lashes have kind of lifted up your natural lashes, sometimes you can see that upper waterline. And then when you can see that, it doesn't make the lashes look as thick. And you can also spy that you've got false lashes on. I mean, I don't expect anyone to believe that these are real, but you know, it's an illusion that we're going for. As usual, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I'm going to try and steer away from doing a massive flick like I always do. Probably won't work, but let's just see what happens. I'm not very good at doing thin liner. I always get carried away. I'm going to smoke out the ends. This is the thing, if I'm not doing a flick, I just don't know what to do with the ends. It's just so weird. So I'm going to just rub a bit of this pencil on there. And then just smoke it out. Normally I'd go for like an open eye and put white in the waterline. But let's close it up today and put some black in there. This is a strange look for me. My eyes look really different. I'm going to get a bit of black eyeshadow and just blend this out. So now my eyes are done, I'm going to go back to do my foundation. So I already did a layer of the MAC Pro Longwear one. I'm then going to mix in a little bit of the NARS with it. I always use the Pro Longwear one to blend into my neck now because it's a little bit lighter than my skin. So it doesn't give me that tide mark effect. I'm going to conceal some of these bad boys now. I'm just using the Dermacolor Camouflage Kit. And then where I've concealed, I just pop a little bit of foundation back over that. I'm then going to use a new product from NYX. This is the Sculpt and Highlight Pen. So it's basically on one side it's a concealer for your highlighting, and on the other side it's a darker shade for your contouring. I just feel like this is absolute genius. I'm going to leave a little bit of gap underneath my eyes because I will still be using my NARS concealer under there. So this is in the shade Taupe and Ivory, so it's suitable for light skin. So as you can see, it does blend down quite natural compared to this side where it looks a bit like, oh, don't do it. It actually does blend down pretty natural. Especially because I've got fairer skin as well. This kind of contouring doesn't usually work that well for me, but this product's perfect. I never bother highlighting my forehead or doing anything to it because my fringe covers this whole section. It just seems like a waste of time. I'm going to bake underneath my eyes. The translucent powder I'm using is just Ben Nye. I used to do this every day, but I don't do it now because when I'm at work I feel like it sets my makeup so much that if there's ever a bit that like I want to top up with powder or anything like that, it just leaves my face looking really cakey. So I only really do it for like days or nights out. And then just to push powder into my face, I'm going to be using my beauty blender, and the powder that I'm using is the Primed and Poreless from Too Faced. It just makes your skin look like a China doll, basically. And I'm just going to kind of dust all of that around with this Girls with Attitude brush. And then just to add a little bit extra dimension to my contour, I'm going to be using another new NYX product. So this is called the Cheek Contour Duo Palette. I'm going to be using this taupey brown shade. They've got a whole range of these coming out. They're not highlight and contour palettes, they're just cheek contour palettes. So although this one does look like a highlight colour, a lot of the others don't. They're more of like a contour and a blush palette. For a little bit of a Mauve blush to kind of go with my eye, I'm going to use this new NYX Ombre blush. Basically, I just have a lot of new products that I wanted to show you. So in this, it kind of goes from like a blush, really dark blush shade, ombres up towards a highlighter. This is quite shimmery towards the top. So I'm just going to blend that in my whole brush. And I'm bringing that kind of from my contour and then just onto the apples of my cheeks. And then just to tone it down a little bit, I'm blending my powder back into it. For a highlight, I've recently been using MAC's Vanilla Pigment. I've practically been using this every day and I'm loving it. I'm just going to use a fan brush for this. I dip the brush into the pigment pot and then kind of put the excess in the lid. I just think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight colour. Now my foundation and powder and everything's done, I just re-blend out underneath my eyes, because sometimes I can kind of beauty blend a little bit of foundation up too high or too much powder up there. So I'm just blending that colour out again. For my lips, I really wanted to use this NYX Intense Butter Gloss, and the shade that I want to kind of pop it over is Jeffree Star's Androgyny. Now I'm just going to apply the gloss straight over the top. Don't worry, this is not like some funky updo. Sometimes when I have my extensions in, like some of the back ones will fall, like get pulled out with the brush. So I'm just gonna glue that on right now. And this is the pain of being fake. You know, I'm kind of loving this hairstyle though. Yeah. So my hair extensions are similar to like eyelashes. You put the glue along the band. And then I stick them in. And then I have to blow dry them. Some of them just come a bit loose after a week or so of wearing them. How perfect does this gloss go over Jeffree Star's Androgyny? This is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Oatmeal Raisin, and it just looks so good. So that's pretty much it for this Get Ready With Me video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As well, I've also made my Snapchat public. I thought it was just automatically public, but obviously not. I don't know anything about Snapchat. So I've made that public and I'm going to be doing little like reviews and stuff on there. Just things that are not long enough to make a full YouTube video out of. So if you do want to see little videos and things like that, get at me on Snapchat. It's just Vanity Venom, same as everything else. Thank you so much for watching.